Why, hello. So, the last few days you've been watching nonfiction videos and writing paragraphs. Yesterday, you watched a video on biomimicry. I really love these videos, especially the one on oak trees. So fascinating. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what makes a good nonfiction paragraph and look at a few examples and show you why they are good nonfiction paragraphs. So today, when you write, you can push yourself to use those ingredients. So here are the three ingredients we're going to start looking at. One, good nonfiction paragraphs have a topic sentence. Okay, and it tells us what the paragraph will be about. Two, details and specific info. They teach us about it. They go a little further. They add details, they add information. And three, there's a little bit of voice and personality. There's a little bit of conversation. Not too much, not like, hey, everybody, you want to come along for an adventure of pandas like you did in second grade? It's more subtle, and we'll see that. But so you have a topic sentence, details and specific info, voice and personality. Now, let's color code a few examples of actual work from the class and notice these things. So let's find the topic sentence in this passage that one of you wrote. If you ever see or hear the word biomimicry, I can tell you exactly what it means. Biomimicry is a way that humans copy or use nature by implementing nature's smart acts. I mean, holy cow. I would say this is the topic sentence, wouldn't you? It's actually kind of two topic sentences. And the whole paragraph, I think, is going to be how humans copy nature, right? I think that's so clear. So let's see the next ingredient, details and specific info. So let's read through here and see where this person uses details and specific info. Okay. For example, when there's a hurricane, needs to be a comma. For example, when there's a hurricane, oak trees' leaves curl up so that the wind will go through without almost any leaves falling off. Also, the roots of one tree connects with other trees so that they will be blowing at a whole colony of oak trees, not just one. Oh man, so look, that's all information. That's all information. That's great. Another way that biomimicry works is when a fog comes to the desert and a beetle climbs to the top of a dune and it raises its back to absorb water from the fog. So this is information. As of now, people try to use fog catchers to fill up bottles with water. So basically, biomimicry is humans copying or mimicking nature's way to solve problems. So if we look here, our next ingredient is voice and personality. I think we have voice and personality here a little bit. So basically, biomimicry is humans copying or mimicking nature's way to solve problems because it becomes like a conversation, right? They're like talking to us in their language now. They go from academic fancy speak to kind of who they are. And up here too, I think is a little bit of voice. If you ever see or hear the word biomimicry, I can tell you exactly what it means. So this is a beautiful paragraph because it has a topic sentence, it has a lot of information, and it has a little bit of voice and personality to it. Beautiful. Now I want to look at another paragraph. And this paragraph is so cool because they actually did some of their own research and found more examples of biomimicry. So first, let's find the topic sentence. If human needs something like water, we can look at the way nature gets it and see how we can copy it to help us. That's called biomimicry, mimicking strategies of nature to help us. So I think these two sentences set up what the paragraph will be about. Mimicking strategies of nature to help us. And I like that they kind of gave us a sentence to get our attention, just like the last person. Now, details and specific info. So let's read the whole thing and find where they give us specific information and details. Okay, one example of biomimicry is the bullet train in Japan. It's a super fast train inspired by the shape of a bird called kingfisher. The shape of the front of the train is very pointy and long. This is for it to be able to cut through the wind super fast. Another example of biomimicry is whales and wind turbines. It is because on the fins of humpback whales there are bumps that help them swim through the water without wasting a ton of energy. The way people mimicked that was on wind turbines. On the edges of some of them, you might spot bumps copied from a humpback whale to make it go far quicker than any normal wind turbine. Holy information. I love that this person did their own research. I mean, incredible. So this is all information here, all specific details. They teach us about biomimicry. Now, let's go through and find little examples of where they use voice and personality. I think in their topic sentence, they also have some voice. If humans need something like water, we can look at the way nature gets it and see how we can copy it to help us. Not only is that their topic sentence, it feels like they're talking to me. It feels like a conversation. Anytime you use transitional words, you're helping me out. You're talking to me. Another example. I love it. One example. Where else is their voice? It is because, again, I feel like they're talking to me. Okay? So the key here is when you write a nonfiction paragraph, you need to have a topic sentence that lets me know what your paragraph's about. You need to have details and specific information, and you have to have a little bit of voice, a little bit of personality. Don't go overboard on nonfiction because that'll take over. It'll overshadow your information, but a little bit to make it readable. Okay? I can't wait to read your paragraphs tomorrow. Now, for today's nonfiction topic, okay, guys, so today's nonfiction topic is animal adaptations. And I found these two really cool videos that I found fascinating. One is on penguins and huddling, and one is on how otters use kelp for safety. I find them awesome. So I want you to write 2 paragraphs today. And when you're writing, you're focusing on a topic sentence that tells us what the paragraph will be about, details and information, and then having some voice and personality in it. Okay? I can't wait to read your work. And I got to say, I'm so impressed with the writing you're doing, the work you're doing. Keep it up.